Hey guys, it's the TMI Queen. So today is Self-Reflection Sunday and I've got a nice little doodad written up here for you. So we're gonna get right down to it. What are 3 good things that happened to me over the last week? First of all, I started getting my house really deep cleaned. I started working on my life journal. And what's my life journal? Well, I'll show you. I got this on clearance. I was looking for some different journals because I was just really into wanting to, handwrite some stuff out. And I found this on clearance for $5.59 at our local grocery store called The Story of My Life. And inside it asks you all the details about your life growing up, what your experiences are and stuff like that. And I just thought that was really interesting, and especially because dementia and Alzheimer's does run in my family, I wanted to have this written down before I lose it, because chances of me having it are quite high. So I wanted to make sure that while I still had all my wits about me, everything's written down so I can pass it down to the next generation. And it might be something fun that future generations can pass down over the years. Maybe not. Maybe it'll just get thrown away or something, or destroyed after one generation, but you never know. Number 3 is I finally know more or less what my schedule's going to look like for at least the rest of this year. Apparently the things that I thought might happen aren't going to happen. So at least most likely until this COVID thing has passed, I'm probably going to be doing the 3 days in the office and 2 days as a janitor. So I just have to get used to the new normal. Knowing that schedule is going to help me be able to create a regular routine, because up until now things have been kind of up in the air. I didn't know what days I would have off. I didn't know what schedule I was going to work from one week to the next, because it constantly changed. So at least this way I know pretty much what days I'm going to work. I know what my days off will be. I know what my hours will be, so I can kind of plan my day a little bit more. And that will make meal planning easier. It'll make exercising easier, because I'll know what I've got going on. It's not going to be as much of a surprise to me. The 3 bad things: my schedule won't be changing for a long time. It's pretty depressing and a little bit stressful, but just gonna do the best I can with what I have, and I'm gonna do my best, which is what I always do. Number 2, I gained instead of lost this week, which is really frustrating, but I know why I gained, so it's not like it was a surprise, but still I kind of hoped that maybe one thing would offset the other, and it didn't. So what are you gonna do? Try harder this week. That's what I'm gonna do. And number 3 is I did not eat the way I intended to. What that means is there was some food left over from the week with the grandkids, and I decided to polish that off instead of eating the meals that I had planned from all the food that I had bought. So yeah, that did not go down the way I thought it was going to go down. And I'm really disappointed in myself, because that's not what I ever intended to do. All right, so now let's get into the 4 factors. The 4 factors are sleep, water intake, exercise, and food. And I'm going to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best that I could do, 1 being the worst that I could do, and then I'll maybe give a little explanation as to why. Sleep, I would give it a 7 out of 10. I was kind of stressed about the whole schedule conversation, and a little bit depressed too. And my sleep was not great as a result. I had trouble falling asleep, and I had trouble staying asleep. So that was not ideal. But when I did sleep, it was really solid. I was having dreams and everything, so I know it was a good, restful sleep, but it still wasn't the sleep I wanted to have. So that's why I gave it a 7 out of 10. My water intake, I would give that a 7 out of 10 as well. I incorporated the water plan that I used last week, and I used it this week, and it really worked well, and I really was guzzling the water. So that was really, really good, and it definitely helped curb my appetite a lot, and also helped with 2 impending migraines. They didn't end up coming to anything, and I fully attribute that to how much water I was taking in. Exercise, I'm only gonna give it a 2 out of 10 because I only exercised 2 days, and that was while I was at work. I didn't do any yard work like I fully intended to because of the weather, and instead, of just exercising within the house, I didn't do anything. I just laid on the couch, and obviously that is not the goal that I had intended to reach. So we'll do better this week, I feel like. I hope. Food, I would give a 4 out of 10 because I did not eat the way I intended to. I did not stick to my plan at all, and I didn't track, and I was just generally not doing what I wanted to do. What will I do differently this week? Definitely plan my meals and also attempt to exercise more. If for some reason the weather isn't going to cooperate and I can't do the yard work that I would normally do, then I need to do some exercise within the house. I've got this recumbent bike over here that I haven't used, and I've got all these little exercise apps and stuff that I can use through my Fire Stick. There's no good reason why I can't exercise. So I need to get crack-a-lackin' on that. What will I do the same? Definitely gonna stick to that water plan. So my weigh-in today, I was 202, which I was up a pound from last week. So a little bit frustrating. And am I gonna do better this week? I hope so. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best, and that's all I can do is my best. I always have really good intentions, but my discipline, I've never had discipline. I never will have discipline. So it's silly to think that all of a sudden I'm gonna magically acquire discipline out of the clear blue sky. All I can do is try. I keep trying every day. And, I don't give up. I'm not going to give up because I've come too far to, go back to where I started. As long as I don't give up, I will be doing fine. I definitely do have a plan as well to continue buying more healthy foods, limiting what I buy when the grandkids are here. I'm thinking maybe we should do more takeout type stuff. So that I can maybe choose a little more healthy foods and just have it like delivered to the house. There's some local restaurants that have some really good food and healthy food. There's a couple really good like vegan restaurants that I wanted to try out as well. But they deliver out here through either Grubhub or DoorDash. So I think I might finally, at long last, give it a try. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? So anyhow, that's my plan for this week. I'm not giving up. I'm not throwing in the towel. Yes, I've had some gains. Yes, I've had a lot of setbacks, but I can't let it hold me back from what I want. And what I want is to get healthier. I think this little self-reflection thing though has really helped me a lot because it's really opening my eyes. Okay, I know where the problem is now. How can I work harder on that? And what can I do better on that? And already I've seen some changes in my daily routine. And one of the major things that I've read in many, healthy eating books is talking about having a structured day and a structured routine. And, things have been a little chaotic this year, clearly, between, I had a pretty even year until about March. And then everything, then I had the quarantine routine, and then I had the working graves routine, and then I had the working all over the place routine. And then now I'm like in this routine. And it's like, once I can fall into a routine and get some structure, things are going to fall together a lot easier. But until that happens, I'm just going to be lost. And I think I had to accept that. So I feel like, and already I feel more settled. I feel able to focus better, obviously able to film easier because I actually know what I'm doing from day to day, rather than from one day to the next not knowing what I'm doing or where I'm going or what my schedule's going to be. So I feel like maybe this might be the beginning of getting back on track, now that I have a more structured routine. So anyhow, I hope you guys have a wonderful week and a wonderful weigh-in, and I will talk to you later. Bye.